What is good, everybody? It's your boy, the one and only King Tyson, y'all. We back here for another episode 67, y'all. We back here for episode 67, y'all. We moving on up in the world, y'all. We moving on up in the world, y'all. Thank y'all for joining the Raw Smack Talk, like I said, on every week, on every episode, man. We're moving on up, man. Let's keep the subscribers coming. Let's keep the likes going, comments. Let's keep it moving in 2025, y'all. That's 2025. Let's keep it going, y'all. So look, SummerSlam just came and went, y'all. SummerSlam just came and went, and now it's the aftermath of SummerSlam, y'all. The aftermath of SummerSlam. The shit is going down, y'all. The shit is going down, y'all. As we just saw that John Cena went down to Cody Rhodes, and he also went down to the one and only Brock Lesnar, y'all. He went down to Brock Lesnar at the end of SummerSlam night 2, y'all. This shit was crazy, man. This shit was crazy, man. Like I said, there's been a lot of mixed comments. I won't say a lot. Yeah, there's been a lot of mixed comments, you know, about SummerSlam. Some people say SummerSlam was trash. Some people like SummerSlam. So put in the comments, y'all. What do y'all rate SummerSlam? What do y'all rate SummerSlam? 1 out of 10. What is your ratings? All right. Because I got a lot of comments saying a lot of people saying that SummerSlam was trash. They did not like SummerSlam. I was saying SummerSlam was too hot. Because I thought SummerSlam was fucking hot. Especially the last match, like we were just talking about. Brock Lesnar came back. So who is excited for Brock Lesnar being back in the WWE? The Beast is back, y'all. The Beast is back. But anyway, enough of that. So look, like I always start off the show, y'all, this is the freaking weekend, y'all. This is the freaking weekend. I haven't seen y'all all week. So hopefully hopefully the week itself was, productive, successful, and hopefully everything went your way, y'all. Hopefully everything went your way, man. Times is hard right now. Times is getting crazy. So hopefully everything went your way over the week on to the weekend, all right? So we are here, y'all. We are here for, Friday night SmackDown. Like I said, SummerSlam Aftermath. SummerSlam Aftermath. This is Friday night SmackDown, episode 67, y'all. So let's do what we do. But before we get into Friday night SmackDown, y'all, welcome RST Nation, man. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. Become part of the RST Nation, all right? Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Let's get it. Let's keep it moving, though. Let's get into the one and only Friday Night SmackDown, y'all. Episode 67. Let's keep it moving. We had John Cena start the show, and the crowd was amped up for John Cena, y'all. The crowd was amped up for John Cena, as we know that the old John Cena is back, y'all. The old John Cena is back. So who's happy that the old John Cena is back, y'all? Put in the comments, y'all happy that the old John Cena is here. The champ is here. But no, he ain't the champion no more. Cody Rhodes is the champion. So, yeah, like I said, the old John Cena is back. So, we're going to talk about, a little bit of the history with Brock Lesnar and John Cena. Brock Lesnar has came back, the last 2 times. And, he beat the shit out of John Cena. So Brock Lesnar has came back 2 times, and at SummerSlam, this was Brock Lesnar's 3rd time, attacking John Cena. This is Brock Lesnar's 3rd time attacking John Cena, y'all. So Brock and John has history that goes all the way back, y'all, to the Attitude Era, y'all. It goes all the way back into the Attitude Era. So they got history, y'all. They have history, John Cena and Brock Lesnar, man. So if y'all want to, we probably end up talking about a little bit more of their history later on, yo, on another episode, because we can go on for hours about, their rivalry matches they have had over the last couple of years. But anyway, let's keep it moving. So in John Cena's promo, John says, so look, in John Cena's promo, he was talking about, the days were going by, y'all. He was talking about the days are going by, y'all. And he only has 11 dates left, y'all. He's down to 11 dates left in the WWE. He was like, he's afraid, y'all. He's afraid that the WWE universe will forget him, y'all. He's afraid that the WWE universe will forget about him. I ain't gonna forget about John Cena, because John Cena will always be the GOAT, y'all. So don't forget about John Cena on his final day, y'all. On his last match, actually, his retirement match. And speaking of his retirement match, who y'all think is gonna be his last opponent for his retirement match? Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments, alright? Let's keep it moving. So John, he even admits that he was afraid of Brock Lesnar. He said, I'm afraid of Brock Lesnar. I was like, not John Cena. He can't be afraid of Brock Lesnar. As he was talking, John Cena said he's not afraid of Brock Lesnar because every time they have a match, he said John Cena gives Brock Lesnar the business. Every time they have a match, y'all, John Cena gives Brock Lesnar the business. I'm not saying John Cena always win the match, but he always, do what John Cena do. He always pull through. In a promo, John told Brock Lesnar whenever he wants to smoke, y'all. He said whenever he wants to smoke, he can come get some. He said he can come. He said when you want some, come get some. So John put out an open challenge, y'all. John Cena put out an open challenge to any man in the back in the locker room. So the one and only Logan Paul comes out, y'all. Logan Paul comes out and he interrupts the whole show. Logan Paul comes out. He said Logan Paul said he was pissed off at John Cena. He said he didn't even know who John Cena is right now. He said, I don't even know who you are right now. John Cena, you has flip the fucking switch. That's what Logan Paul was saying. So Logan told the WWE Universe that he never flipped the switch ever. He said Logan Paul said he always stayed true to his goddamn self, y'all. Do y'all believe that? Well, yes, it is true because Logan Paul has never switched, of course. John Cena has been going back and forth, flipping and flopping, heel and babyface. But anyway, we're gonna keep it moving. So Logan Paul wants a match against John Cena, y'all, at Clash in Paris, y'all. And guess what? John Cena accepted the challenge. John Cena accepted the challenge, y'all. So it will be John Cena versus Logan Paul at Clash in Paris. After he accepted the challenge, Drew McIntyre came out and attacked John Cena from behind, y'all. So since John Cena was getting his ass beat by Drew and Logan Paul, Cody Rhodes came out and saved John Cena, y'all. I was like, oh shit, I couldn't believe that Cody Rhodes. I just knew it was gonna be Randy Orton. I thought Randy Orton was gonna come out and save the day, but it was fucking Cody Rhodes. So John set up a tag team match, y'all. John set up a tag team match with Cody Rhodes and himself versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. So that was like, Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul are doing their thing. They are good. They're a good tag team, put it like that. They are a good tag team put together. Alright, so later on in the show, we had MCMG versus MFT, y'all. That's JC Mateo, Tyler Tonga, Tonga Lao, and Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa, they are MFT. So that match was a no-brainer to me, y'all. We already knew that MFT was gonna win that fucking match, y'all. So the MFT destroyed goddamn MCMG. They destroyed him. Tyler Tonga gave Chris Sabian a powerful ass chokeslam. Chokeslammed the shit out of his ass. And he ended the match. So put in the comments, y'all, who's an MFT fan? Put in the comments who's an MFT fan. Put in the comments, y'all MFT. So Solo Sikoa ran his goddamn mouth so much, y'all. He ran his mouth so much he ended up getting himself into a match with the one and only Sami Zayn. He got in a match with Sami Zayn. So Solo was talking all that shit about Montreal. So Nick Aldis came out and brought Sami Zayn out. And so we had a match, y'all. Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa. So how y'all was feeling about that match, Sami Zayn versus Solo? Because I just knew that, I thought Solo Sikoa was going to win. I just knew Solo Sikoa was going to win. But the one and only Sami Zayn defeated Solo Sikoa. I was like, oh shit. So look, Sami was giving Solo a run and the MFT was not feeling that shit. MFT was not feeling that Sami Zayn was giving Solo Sikoa a run. So of course, it wasn't going to be a fair fight. MFT was going to interfere one way or another, y'all. MFT was going to interfere one way or another. So Tyler Tonga ended up clotheslining the shit out of Sami Zayn, y'all. He clotheslined the shit out of him. Sami Zayn did his thing despite of all the distractions. Of all the distractions in that match, he did his fucking thing. He had, despite all the distractions, Sami Zayn, y'all, still came out on top. He won, defeated Solo Sikoa. So Tonga Lao, JC Mateo, and Tonga all interfered, but Sami Zayn still came out on top, y'all. That's crazy. Sami Zayn still came out on top of the match, y'all. He won the fucking match. So before I move on, y'all, guess what the WWE is doing now? Guess what the WWE is doing now? Some bullshit. So the WWE in 2026, the WWE is moving to ESPN, y'all. And WrestleMania 42 will be live streaming on ESPN for a price, y'all, for a crazy price of $29.99 a month. So everybody, I see everybody on TikTok, all on social media, everybody is pissed off about that fucking move and how much we're gonna be paying. And you know, people are saying, yeah, the WWE gotta do something more for the customers for us to be paying $30 a fucking month. So this shit is crazy. We already gotta pay for fucking Netflix. Now we're gonna hopefully that'll be all the fuck. I think it's just all the PLEs. So we're gonna be paying for Netflix and ESPN. Is y'all crazy? Well, anyway, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to your boy, man. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to your boy. Let's keep it moving. So look, who is happy about the Wyatt Six retaining their tag team championships? You know, they won at SummerSlam. They retained the tag team championships at SummerSlam. The Wyatt, so they had a promo on Friday Night Smackdown. The Wyatt sends a message to the tag team division, y'all. The Wyatt sends a message to the tag team division, and they say that they are just getting started, y'all. They said they're just fucking getting started. And DIY and the Street Profits still have beef, y'all. They still got beef, so they will be facing each other next week on SmackDown. So make sure y'all tune in. But that shit's gonna be crazy too. So, and also we got new women's tag team champions. Who is excited for Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss being the new women's tag team champions? Put it in the freaking comments, alright? So it was Alexa Bliss's birthday, y'all, on Friday Night SmackDown. It was her birthday, and Charlotte Flair had some presents for Alexa. But it's really, Charlotte was basically talking about herself during the presenting of the gifts. She was talking more about her goddamn self. So Charlotte ended up giving Alexa Bliss this ugly ass doll, and I wasn't too fond of that shit either. And so was Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green came out and she didn't give a fuck about them dolls either. We was like, what the fuck is this ugly ass shit here? These dolls are ugly. So Chelsea Green came out and she was talking shit, and she was like, you know, it shouldn't be about Alexa Bliss, it should be about Chelsea Green. So Chelsea came out and she got herself into a match with Charlotte Flair. And the winner of the match was the one and only Charlotte Flair, y'all. Charlotte Flair beat the shit out of Chelsea Green. So the Secret Herberts got involved and distracted Charlotte Flair. And Chelsea, and you know, Chelsea would be so animated in the ring, y'all. I don't understand how she still wrestling anyway. Chelsea Green be so animated. But so if you notice, y'all, that when you look up a wrestler's name, under their name, like their title, it says that they are all actors. So that's why they act like that. They're fucking actors, they're entertainers. That's why they act so corny sometimes. But anyway, at the end of the match, like I said, Charlotte ended up smashing Chelsea's face into the goddamn Alexa Bliss birthday cake. And then she put Chelsea Green in the fucking figure 8, and Chelsea Green tapped the fuck out. Chelsea Green tapped the fuck out, y'all. She went out with a bang. So let's keep it moving. Backstage, The Miz lied to Carmelo Haynes, y'all. So The Miz is on some sneaky ass shit right now. The Miz is on some sneaky ass shit. So Carmelo Haynes came up to The Miz, was like, you know, I haven't seen you in 2 months and shit. Where the fuck you been? And The Miz was like, man, you know, I've been doing The Miz shit. So Carmelo Haynes was like, since you've been doing The Miz shit, I'm gonna go do Carmelo shit, and I'm gonna go sign my stuff up for the United States Championship contendership. To be a contender for the United States Champion. So The Miz kept blocking Carmelo off from going to see Nick Aldis. And he was like, The Miz told Carmelo Haynes that he already talked to Nick Aldis, and they have a tag team match for the tag team championships next week on Friday Night Smackdown. So The Miz lied to him. He played in Carmelo's face. I say that because after Carmelo left, Nick Aldis pulled up, and then The Miz said, let's go talk in the office. So I don't know if they're still going to talk in the office about the tag team championship, or is The Miz going to talk about going in the office and talk about The Miz shit. We're just going to have to see how this all plays out, y'all. I don't believe The Miz. I don't trust The Miz right now. So look, let's keep it pushing to Tiffany Stratton, y'all. Tiffany Stratton also retains her championship at SummerSlam against Jade, y'all. So the question is, what's next for Tiffany Stratton, y'all? And Tiffany Stratton says, what's next for her? She's gonna do what she's always been doing, that's winning, overcoming challenges and obstacles that come in her motherfucking way. And Jade wasn't too happy about that shit. Jade was pissed the fuck off. As you know that Jade lost at SummerSlam, of course. I was mad myself that Jade lost. But anyway, So Jade says, you know, if her lady didn't get caught in the ropes, it would have been a different story at SummerSlam. And Tiffany Stratton says, the next time they meet, she said it will be, well, Jade tells Tiffany Stratton the next time they meet, it will be different, you know, it'll be a different story. And Tiffany Stratton tells Jade, the outcome will always be the same. We can meet at different times, but the outcome will always be the same. So what's next for Tiffany Stratton? Who's coming for Tiffany Stratton's championship? All right, so put in the comments who y'all think is coming for, who's coming for Tiffany Stratton. So look, we had the one and only John Cena and R-Truth, y'all. John Cena, everybody was amped up with John Cena, R-Truth. Finally reunited, y'all. They reunited with each other. And John Cena kind of flipped the switch on R-Truth. Because John Cena was acting like R-Truth. And Truth was confused, like he confused everybody else on the whole entire roster. R-Truth was like, what the fuck? Wait a minute, is John Cena acting like me? So R-Truth and John Cena, you know, they hugged each other. Really, R-Truth hugged John Cena. R-Truth was amped up there. John Cena is back to his old self, y'all. So woo, let's get it. So this shit is going down. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to your boy, y'all. This is episode 67 on the Raw Smackdown. Let's get it. Let's keep it pushing. We're gonna keep it pushing all the way to the main event, y'all. And the next John Cena and Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Alright, so this, like I said, this was a good ass match. Cody and John teamed up well, and as we know, Logan and Drew definitely teamed up well. You know, Drew and, like we talked about earlier, Drew and Logan Paul defeated Randy Orton and Judge Roll at SummerSlam. We're gonna keep talking about that. That was unbelievable. But anyway, in the match, Cody Rhodes was getting his ass handed to him, but finally he tagged in John Cena, and John Cena was on fire, y'all. John Cena was on fire. So the turning point of the match is when Cody Rhodes dove out of the ring. He did a suicide dive on Drew McIntyre. And while that was happening, Logan Paul low blow John Cena, y'all. He low blowed John Cena, and the ref called the fucking match. That was it. So really, John Cena and Cody Rhodes won due to a disqualification. But so John Cena and Logan Paul fought backstage. You know, they fought backstage, and Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes continued to fight in the ring. So Drew McIntyre ended up beating the shit out of Cody Rhodes outside the ring. Y'all, he beat the shit out of his ass outside the ring. And so Drew McIntyre ended up Claymore. Y'all, he Claymored Cody Rhodes through the bottom of the announce table. Everybody was like, oh shit. So yeah, everybody was shocked when that happened. I couldn't believe that. He got Claymore to the bottom of the goddamn announce table. So Drew McIntyre was talking shit to Cody Rhodes. So I can see what I believe is gonna be Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre at Clash in Paris, At Clash in Paris, August 31st, y'all. That's the next PLE. I believe it's gonna be Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Championship. Alright? So look, y'all, that was the one and only. That was Friday Night Smackdown, y'all. That was episode 67. Episode 67 is now down and out. Y'all, we're gonna move on to episode 68, y'all, next week. And like I say, y'all, make sure y'all tune in. I appreciate y'all. Actually, I appreciate y'all for tuning in every episode, every week, man. Because y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you're right here with the one and only King Tyson. And I will see y'all in the next episode. I'm out.